I'm talking about the Kizer Phoenix. Scooba-dooba-dooba-doo. T&W fun stuff here, and this again is the Kizer Phoenix. There's a 3.57 inch Stonewash S35VM blade, titanium and orange dark matter handles or scales, and I put 100 hours of use into this thing, and I find it very comfortable. Now, initially when I purchased it, I just opened it up, didn't show what it came with, so I'm going to go ahead and show that now. It comes with a little, I think this is the Kizer Care Bear, and a wiping cloth, some extra hardware, some screws and whatnot, and then a nifty little case for the knife. Alright, so in terms of use and handling, the S35VN handled it great, the 100 hours, and I carved several different types of wood. I always do, to make sure that it handles various different types of grain. Very minimal issues. I had to hit it with some 3000 grit, I think twice in the 100 hours of use, and then the rest of the time was just stropping it after, I don't know, 5-6 hours of use, which to me, that's fantastic. That's a lot. That's a great edge retention and the comfort of it. So as I explained in my tri-stick videos, most of the time I'm up here when I'm carving with any kind of knife, regardless of size. With these let's call these a medium to biggish knives, my hand's up here, especially when I'm doing detail carving. I lock it up here. And one of the things that I've noticed over the years is that with flipper tab knives, the flipper tab is quite uncomfortable when I'm up here. Gets in my way. With the Phoenix, that is not the case. Now, literally, I have these cold steels that are right up here that I'm going to show you that I've modified in order to make them comfortable for me to use during carving. So let me just show you what I've done here. This is the Cold Steel Bushranger Light. This came with this huge thumb stud on this thing, and it was just a pain in the butt. I just straight took it off because I was just tired of dealing with it. And this is the medium Cold Steel Luzon. Initially, this came with two different. For some reason, they put a flipper tab here and then here. And when I would choke up here, it would just dig in my hand. It would dig into the palm of my hand right here. For whatever reason, I don't really know why they had it here, except for maybe as a stop when stabbing flesh. Maybe I don't quite know why. And kind of same with the tie light. This is the Cold Steel tie light. It came with this. You can see that tab there. It had one over here that I cut off too, because it was insane. It would dig into my hand. Now you're gonna say, well, Josh, these aren't carving knives. Yeah, that's right. But I'm also a huge Cold Steel fan, and I like to use my stuff. So you can tell that these knives have been very well used. And also, you know, I've held this thing several different ways for many hours, and it's just comfortable. It's just a very comfortable knife, a very usable knife. Obviously, you know, Maddie knew exactly what he was doing when he was designing it, and so I'm very happy with my purchase. The pocket clip is great. Holds the knife in nice and sturdy right in the pocket. Now, the one downside is that Kizer did not make a left-hand clip for this because of the angle here, I guess. And I felt bad because I had actually messaged Maddie asking if there was a left-handed clip, and I knew he'd been asked a million times, hey man, does it come with a left-handed clip? It carries fine if you have to carry it left-hand. Now, the only reason that I asked this is I'm a right-handed person, and but I always, for years now, minus about a week of time, I've carried the Cold Steel Espada in my right-hand pocket, and this is my self-defense weapon here, or tool, I should say. And this doesn't leave my right-hand pocket, because this literally saved me last summer from being robbed in the woods while hiking from a crackhead. So, this is always in my right-hand pocket for quick access. So I carry most of my user knives that I'm going to be carving with or putting a lot of use into in my left-hand pocket, my left-hand front pocket. And then I usually have a detail knife in my back pocket. Anyways, that was my reasoning behind it. It's not that big of a deal because the knife is super comfortable either way. But I thought I'd just bring that out so people understand. Now, when you look at this trailing / Persian, this tip lends itself to stabbing very easily. There was a couple of times it got me just because I didn't expect it to be as pointy sharpie as it is. Pointy sharpie, the official scientific term for the end of knives, pointy sharpie. So, but I hope you all have a great day, and if you have the means, check this knife out. It's a great knife for the price. I myself am going to continue to use it on a daily because I like it. I love how beautiful it is. That I love the orange in that. It's just, especially when the sun hits it, camera doesn't do it justice. You got to get it in hands and check it out. Y'all have a fantastic day, and thank you, Maddie, for making such an awesome knife. Bye-bye.